Welcome back, everyone. Help is on the way for Gigi's Playhouse. The nonprofit is one of 5 set to receive this year's Spark grant from the Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Dakota Caring Foundation. The foundation invests $145,000 in communities across the state. The grants are awarded to community-based initiatives that support health and well-being and create lasting change.
This grant, the Spark grant, allows us the opportunity for Gigi's on the Go to take what we provide here in our center and really reach out to our rural communities and get those families together through purposeful programs.
Other programs to receive funding include Women Empowering Women in Dickinson and Native Inc. in Bismarck, Fargo, and Grand Forks. The Fargo-Moorhead LGBTQ Film Festival is back in its 16th year. You can catch shows throughout the weekend at the Fargo Theater. It features the work of 25 filmmakers over 10 programs. Some showings include Close to You, Haley Rose, and Bulletproof, a lesbian's guide to surviving the plot. The theme this year is connection, and the goal is to educate and facilitate discussions around human rights topics.
There is no shortage of queer films out there made by queer people representing queer stories and histories. So for us, that's having a platform to showcase those is really important.
We have more information about the festival plus show times. Just click this story on the free VNL News app. We've just learned plans for a soybean processing plant in northwestern Minnesota will not move forward. Leaders with the Ag Innovation Campus in Crookston made the announcement soon after breaking ground on the project. At that event, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz called it a bold idea. The plant was to serve as an incubator for ag innovations, creating new jobs and products. The exact reason for its closure is unclear. Funding came from Ag Country Farm Services and private investors. That funding will be recovered to the fullest extent possible.